Well, bitch.
I want some leg room, bro.
Why'd I get involved with this shit?
Fucking
Damn,
strong ass
bitch,
knees.
Fucking fuckboys.
Batwinging it. That would be
Oh my
interesting.
god. That'd be great.
What happened? Damn, bitch.
Falling apart.
Okay. I don't even know what we're talking about. King, my phone.
Why would you not get your
Bro,
phone?
I forgot.
Why you like this?
Yeah, professional. What's up, y'all? I'm Dan.
No, we're not doing that.
But okay.
We mini bosses form one.
I think
big
the end
boss.
goal
Can we
is...
not be like a Cerberus? I don't want that.
What is a Cerberus? What is that?
Three-headed dog.
Oh. No. We all
Three of us?
We all form in the one thing. We don't gotta have 3 heads.
Wait, I can't be on the
What do
left
you mean?
side because y'all gonna have a big ass right leg and right arm, and then mine would be S.
Conjoin, like...
Yeah, like you know how like the
mega.
Megazoids, kind of like Megazords. So it's-
Ooh, yeah.
What if we just
We're
like
like a
transform the
Megazord.
Megazords, but like our flesh just came off and like
Oh.
transformed?
And I'll
Ew.
be the head.
Oh my god.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mini Boss. My name is Ali,
Oh man.
I'm Dan.
and this is some podcast we decided to throw together in literally like a day. But fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, but on a serious note, I hope everyone enjoys this. This is our first podcast. It may be bad, but sometimes you just gotta...
Why would you say it'd be bad? Why can't it
I
be?
don't know,
bad?
bro.
What do you
I was
like this
pretty-
for? Cut the shit out of this part.
So, what we like to focus on is a lot of gaming, nerdy, I don't know, movies, anything nerdy related, pretty much. Like when it comes down to it.
Yeah, we're pretty
Like
much.
we're verified. We got 2 posters. Well, he's verified.
Official.
We're official as fuck. You already know, bro. Like fucking Spiderman,
Spooderman.
and Avengers, the OG. So you already know we're legit. You already know what it's about.
Certified.
I mean, we're not gonna get like super nerdy with like Star Wars. I mean, he might
Hey,
come out
hey.
of the blue with some.
he used to have an RC.
I am here to talk about Star Wars, Dungeons and Dragons, and everything top tier nerd.
He's like the
It's
first
like the-
mini boss you fight that you just get over like
He's
this.
he's more
Absolutely.
like Smeagol.
He's like the
That's it, right?
physical,
Smeagol.
Schmeagol, yeah.
Smeagol.
physically too.
He's like the
He's small.
the dude who knows everything and he leads you to people. Like leads you to the boss.
Top 10, yeah.
Why,
Pretty much.
why are you hiding for? Get over here.
I'm not hiding.
Be a
I'm
part
right
of the
here. I'm in the
experience.
frame. What do
Get
you
your
mean?
arm in there, bottom.
Yeah, get in here, bro. Whoa. Buy me
We
dinner
escalate
first.
on this channel.
Okay, real quick. Are we on the wrong couch? Might be.
Yes, we are.
This isn't a casting
This is-
couch.
It's definitely the cast.
So-
I mean, technically.
First
There's
topic.
a camera right there. There's a
Shut
couch
up.
right here.
Well,
Yo, let's
auditioning
get it
them.
going.
Yo, we should have totally named it 3 Sweaty Dudes. I'm just saying.
3 Sweaty Dudes?
3 Sweaty
I just
Dudes.
took a shower. I'm not even
Man,
sweating.
I'm a little sweaty, bro.
I guess. Oh.
Oh,
It's
sweaty.
fucking dog.
Alright, we gotta get down to topics,
Bro,
man.
this
Oh, what are we
really
talking
going,
about?
like,
All right, so
We
first
got-
things
look
first.
at the fucking bars on the
Listen, spitting bars, bro. All right, first things
yeah.
first.
We're the realest.
Spyro. It's been pushed back November. How do you guys feel about that?
I hate it. Well, I don't. When games get pushed back that I really care about, I'm cool with it the first 2 times.
First 2 times.
No, listening,
How your
because...
experience has been.
Dude.
We don't get to 3.
No, because
You better not push that
I agree.
motherfucker back.
No, that
one
is
time.
actually because here's the thing: you get pushed back, the game's not ready. I don't want it coming out then, especially if it's a game I'm excited for. It's something I want. I don't want a bad product. So the second time they say, "Hey, we're still having technical issues. We're not releasing it yet." Cool, I'm good with that. Take your time, get it fixed. The third time you do it, all right, it's been too damn long. Something's up. You guys are failing at your job. What's going on?
Okay, what if it is a 3rd time, but it's only pushed back like a week or a month? Still no?
I'm not happy about it.
Boy.
But I'll wait. Like if it's like mad, like think about like MMOs when they get pushed back. You're talking about 8 months worth of development time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting pushed back. When they get pushed back, I'm like, this game's failing, and I've completely lost interest in it.
See, my thing though is like, I don't know. You say failing, and I mean it might be a big like.
Well,
but-
how many times have we seen that? Games getting pushed back so many times, and then next thing you know, they're just like, we're canceling the
But like
project.
Spyro though, I mean, they came
Spyro's
pretty
coming.
damn far. It's
Spyro's
like,
coming.
to
So that's why
fail
I'm
it.
cool with it.
I'm just
cool.
saying, like, I feel like if they push it back, it's to work on it and make it better.
Yeah.
Instead of like, hey, pooper.
But this
like,
is
you know?
only the first time it's got pushed back.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
another
saying.
thing,
Like,
it's not
I'm
a
cool
big
with
thing
this.
for
Take
me.
your time, make the game right.
Yeah, they pushed Spider-Man back. Then we got the issue.
They've been releasing
Spider-Man-
teasers for all the
Spider-Man
different
already went
worlds and
gold.
stuff, so. Like,
Spider-Man's like it's already gold. It's coming out.
Spyro looks so good though. It looks.
I think there's a
I
fine
cannot
line.
wait.
I think there's a fine line being pushed back. Like, if it's being pushed back, I just better get all 3 games on one disc.
I think they're
Like,
gonna
that's
do
some
it.
big
I think they're
bag
gonna fix
bullshit.
it.
I do not understand that.
I
That
don't
has to
understand
be
it.
fixed.
I think they're fixing it. I think they're gonna add them all.
It
onto
just
one
doesn't
disc.
make sense. You're Spyro, like,
You literally have no reason to buy the physical copy because what okay, let's say you beat the game and you're one of those people who sells it. Next dude's gonna get it. He's gonna get one game.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
very
much.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, I might as well just I'd rather just get digital. You know, get it right then and there. I'm gonna leave the couch.
see, that's kind of what I always do. Like, I hate buying, like, having to go to a store and buy a disc unless there's, like, a really cool collector's edition that I want to get.
Y'all just hate that social component. Huh?
Damn right, yeah, I don't want to go to the store, deal with people.
Both digital and physical have their pros and cons.
Absolutely.
I think physicals are nice to have because it's a good feeling to just look over. I mean, it's like not really a good feeling because it's a lot of money, but you look over and you see like.
I like,
It's like you're officially like
Right.
yeah, a game.
well, like,
like,
I
oh,
buy
shit,
like
there's
the
my shelf.
$200 bundles. Like, a good one was Star Wars: The Old Republic, MMO that came out a while ago. The deluxe edition was $170, and it came with a statue of Darth Malgus, like this big. Darth Malgus, he's a Sith Lord in it. But it was so cool, and I was like, yeah, I want to buy it because I want that
Nerd.
statue. We're all nerds. Shut up.
Wait,
But
he's on.
it came with a statue.
yeah, like I
Yeah,
like
I'll
that
get
kind of
those.
stuff.
I like the
Fallout
statue.
4 came with that Pip-Boy. It wasn't the
Yeah, it was
greatest like
cool.
build,
Are you
but
getting a new
it's
one?
cool to have.
What is it, helmet? Yeah.
My
That was
dad
pretty cool.
probably will. Well, they saying it's now like $350, right? $350, $400 for this one.
I don't know. All I know is
It's- it's
I
hella
watched
expensive.
I watched the video on it and they talked about the PvP. The PvP looks pretty legit, man. Because they talked about how it's gonna work.
I'm
don't
not
know if that's
excited
gonna
for
cut
that
Yo, you better
though.
fucking shake that
I don't-
bitch.
I'm
Cut!
He just stopped it.
Oh no, please. No.
GG boys.
What? What? Why?
Technical issues.
Oh, it's still going.
How do we keep it?
Yeah, let me change
Why?
that.
We didn't do it last time.
be right back.
You might have
And we're editing this out.
Wait, did it restart? Did it restart?
Is that how you guys do? Hope you're having a good day.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. Why are we like this?
Snapping every bone in my body right now. Back snap.
That's how I am. I need to go to a chiropractor, dude.
All you are is skeleton.
I know. It's
Like
bad.
one big skeletal system.
Skeletor.
I like the door.
Hey man.
Damn,
Man,
Snarf.
of the universe.
Snarf, 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 snarf.
Bro, we should call it Snarf.
Snarf? It's called Snarf, snarf.
Snarf podcast.
Alright, we're back.
Snarf times 3.
What are we talking about? Physical and digital.
But we were talking about the Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
Bundle.
So I was watching a video on Fallout 4 and PvP, and they're talking about how it's gonna be a fine balance because it's always PvP, but it's also PvE. So they're like, all right, how are we gonna do this, man? So apparently, before you get in a fight, they said you can't really get a jump on someone. It's more of a slap to the face. Like if you shoot someone, it's not gonna do full damage. It's just to show like it's like a warning shot. Now if the other person shoots back, then you
it's full
engage.
battle.
Yeah, now
So it's a dueling system?
kind of.
So what if the
Yes.
other person does not engage?
So if the other person decides to run away and does not engage, but the other person kills him, then that person becomes wanted, and they get a
Ah.
red star, and everyone in
How do I feel about
that
that?
server can see you.
I do not like this
I don't
at
know
all.
how I
I'm
feel
gonna be
about
real.
that.
I'm not gonna buy the game when it first comes out. I'm gonna wait for friends to all get it, and the diehard ones let me hear their side story, because all I see right now is Ark,
Never played Ark. so
other survival games that it's just you have sweaty fingered people sitting there on the first day, getting up to like level 100, building bases around the spawning area,
Well,
and
here's
stuff
the
with
thing.
turrets.
Here's the thing: you can't engage anyone until level 5, so people can't stay in the spawn. And if you die, like someone's chasing, like let's say if you didn't engage and you ran away and you died, you don't lose anything.
I get you don't lose anything, but it's just annoying. Who
It
wants
is
to
annoying.
deal with that? Like,
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of dickheads.
if
like,
there's a
of course.
server, like there should be server play.
But at the same time, that
PvE
now everyone in the
servers.
server's after them.
are they though?
But they
or are
lose
they gonna, like,
stuff.
team up with them and try.
No, here's the thing though: they lose stuff, and what happens is when you are marked and everyone's coming after you, it's the bounty on you. It's pretty much a bounty. Like you become a.
But that
Double
doesn't
action.
help if the person is, again, someone who immediately grinded up to freaking high tier level,
Well, here's the stuff.
and then just has the best base ever.
Here's another thing. So, when they die, like whoever's being hunted, they lose caps from their stash. So you're losing from your own stash. Like it's not like an award. The award is their stash. So if you kill them. So it's pretty much like a really big risk because if you want to lose money and like you want everyone after you, then
See, I feel like that'd be something to do once you're like nearing the end of the game. It's like, all right, I got nothing else to do.
well, here's
here,
another
so I'm
thing.
gonna, like,
People
Yeah.
you can't really overpower anyone because they said if someone's like a really high level and you're like lower level, they like bring like the fighting down to like the same level, so your guns do like the same damage.
I don't
to,
know.
like, even out the playing
I'm
field
just
because
the whole entire game right now. I'm very on the fence over.
that's fair enough.
But did you guys see the perk card packs that they're doing?
Yeah,
And that
they're
system,
doing, like,
it looks
yeah,
pretty cool. I
was
like
pretty
it.
cool.
So basically, you level up your special points as you would in the normal game, and you get card packs every 2 levels. Hello? I just got like molested.
A manhole move.
So, you get
You're
card
right in the
packs
frame.
every 2 levels,
Mhm.
and basically, you get 4 cards per pack.
I'm not sure.
I
don't
think
remember.
it's 4.
I think every time you level up, you get 1 card.
Yeah, but I know you do get the card packs, and then basically each card has a special value, like intelligence, strength, and then they also have a
intelligence?
point cost. You can upgrade these cards, but the point cost goes up. And it's just a really cool system that like you have to first invest how many points you want in each tree, and then secondly, how much do you want to invest in certain cards.
I like stocks.
I mean, I guess.
You're
Well,
investing in yourself.
Yeah. Charisma,
prepping.
because there's no NPCs, charisma is now kind of like a squad bonus type thing. So, like, that tree will just say anybody who's with you gets bonuses to this, and this. But you can also just put a couple points into it if you're a solo player and get, like, the lone wolf perk.
Poke.
But yeah, so I do like the skill system. I'm definitely gonna hold off from buying it for a good month.
I could understand that. I may do the same thing. Cause at E3 I was like, yo, this looks pretty damn legit.
The game looks beautiful.
I remember
Yeah.
like everyone's reaction. We all get together. We watch E3. It's this thing we started two years now,
Yeah.
and we were all watching it, and we were all like, wow, it looks really good. Like it looks really good. It looks cool. But now like the more I hear about it, it's like I'm falling back a little bit.
I
Just a little
felt
bit,
back
not-
the second I heard it was a survival game, like an
Yeah.
open world survival game. I was like, ooh.
It was like an up and down for me. It was like PvP, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
And then it was like co-op, oh, co-op, and then it was like,
I just really imagine I'm gonna be like, I need to go here. I need to do this. I'm gonna walk out there. I'm dead.
As
I'm
soon
gonna
as you
go
get
and
there-
build a base. I'm dead. My base has just been blown up.
I feel like
lost
it's-
all
Well,
this
here's the
resources.
thing, you don't completely lose your base. You can also pack up your base.
Like just
Like in a
all the
suitcase.
walls
Yeah.
just folded up.
It's funny because like it's like a suitcase and your whole base is.
Interesting.
Like
Wow.
that sound effect.
Yeah, intro noise.
It's I don't know. It's a game that we're all going to be looking at, and even diehard Fallout fans are split on it. We're just gonna have to wait to see how it comes out. Because like
That's
my
true.
dad, he Dude put in like 3,000 hours
Unless they
into
get
Fallout.
pushed back.
Like he always does.
Push
and-
back 2 years.
Well, I mean, that's what. Anyways, back to what we were originally talking about. Spyro being pushed back. Again, there's a fine line as long as they fix their mistakes, because Activision are some,
They've been really
greedy ass motherfuckers, but.
But let's talk about on that side of fixing your mistakes. You have the other side of the coin, like Batman Arkham,
Watch
who
what you say.
sits there and goes, "All right, we pushed it back. We're pushing it back. All right, we have to release it. We know it's still buggy. This is the best it's gonna get."
But like,
PC
And then they just
port was-
completely throw it under the bus and just say,
yeah,
That's
PC it was destroyed, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
the
you couldn't
bugs-
even play
I
it.
have
filthy.
actually, and it sucks because some of my favorite franchises are Warner Brother games.
Rocksteady.
That
I
Superman
love
comes out, bro.
It'd be a wrap.
I love Shadow of War. I love Mortal Kombat. But I have realized they do not give a zero fuck about PC games. They don't. So I've stopped buying their games. I refuse to buy any of their games no matter how good it looks. Because in the end, they just screw over the PC gamers. They build everything for console gamers, which isn't bad. Good for you guys. Good for the console gamers out there. But PC players, they don't care about us, so
I got
I'm
you
not
a
gonna
dollar.
yeah, exactly. So I just refuse to buy their games now, and it sucks because like the new Shadow of War came out, and I was like, damn, it looks so good.
But I'm gonna make a
Actually,
stand.
Yeah, like I have to pass on
Yeah,
it.
I actually
have
bought
to.
it on sale for like $15. I haven't played it yet, but
I will say, if you played the Arkham games though, you ain't missing nothing. Like, you're good. Like,
I
if you
played
haven't
all
played
of
them, you're
them
missing out.
until night,
See,
and then when night came out, I could not play it. It was so bad, and I was just like, I can't, and I refunded it.
he knows my biggest problems with Night. I couldn't stand.
can we say it
tank-
together? Oh,
What?
I was just saying, let's say it together.
Oh,
Tanks.
bro, it was
Yeah.
the worst part of the whole game for me. Every 2 seconds, tanks, 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 world of tanks, tanks,
World of
Tanks.
Arkham of tanks. Jesus,
They
God,
took
like,
on our tracks.
dude, I don't want to be playing World of Tanks in Arkham.
The only thing
the whole
I
game, I wanna
would
be Batman.
say to that is, I'm Batman. I make a moral stand. I don't kill anyone.
No, I let
I
my
have a
car do
tank
it.
that fires a
Yeah.
giant cannon.
Did you see
and
it?
I'm gonna obliterate
They were
everyone.
dead. Everyone. He dropped people off buildings. He shot people with rubber pellets. Sorry, at what speed? That went through his face. You're dead. Like, he electrified people. They're gone,
He
bro.
blew up people.
They're gone. Like, you're done. Get out. You're done.
Like, yeah, that kind of made
Nah, bro, they were
no
nerf darts.
sense. It made no sense. You're in Gotham, in a city, and you're fucking Batman, and you
Batman.
use a tank.
Don't get me wrong. I love the aspect of driving around. That was cool. Like, to get
They should have had
from
like
point to point.
Now,
they
as
should
a
have more
Batman
car
game,
chases, like you're just
yes.
They would have made a bigger
More
purpose
sense.
for the car
But-
instead of just.
What would you guys feel like as a Batman game that you can play either spectrum of the Batmans?
What do you mean?
There have been Batmans that have lost it due to the Joker
Well, the
losing.
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
He kills people all the time.
So
like. Is he saying like a
how would you feel like a game where
Like
like a
different
Paragon
dimensions?
system,
Like
like you
what-
could
yeah, Shadow
be
Dimensions.
either a
Oh,
good
I
Batman
would
or you
love
could
that.
be that dark Batman.
I
That
would
would be pretty
absolutely
cool.
love that.
10 out of 10 dark Batman. Kill everyone.
That would be fantastic.
Joker is dead.
Oh wait, are you talking about more
Penguin
of like?
dead.
Are you talking about like more of like that?
More like decision based.
Yeah, or like Fable.
Both. It's pretty much you like you
So
have two
play,
skill
like,
trees.
Wait. So you're saying Shattered Dimensions where you can play different Batmans and make different decisions per Batman?
No. I mean one Batman, but you have your just different decisions that you can make, and then leveling up, you have two skill trees. You either have non-lethal, or you can say I'm the dark Batman and I'm
So,
just killing
Infamous
So
with
yeah,
Batman.
if it's, I don't know. I don't know.
people. I would actually like to play
See,
that.
I thought you meant like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions with Batman. I was gonna say that sounds pretty dope. Like interdimensional Batman. You got like
I'm
Batman
not
Beyond.
too familiar with.
Like,
Well, yeah, I know like
Dimensions was
Batman
cheeks.
Beyond. I
Yeah,
know
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh no, I want to hear it.
I didn't say anything.
What was said?
Nothing.
I will replay this audio.
Jeez. I don't know. I didn't enjoy Shattered Dimensions.
I wanted to.
I did.
I
I
got
loved it.
through 3/4 of the game.
I loved
and
it.
I just couldn't
Here's
play
the
it.
thing: when I think of Spider-Man, I think of like
Free roam.
web slinging.
It
and
should have had some
fun.
So we talked
That's
about
why.
this. We talked about this in our
Previous attempt.
previous attempt at the podcast.
The video didn't say.
Spider-Man is.
Technical difficulty.
We haven't had a game that captures him, like that really makes you feel like you are Spider-Man
Nope.
playing.
Maybe Ultimate.
So we're really excited for the new one.
A lot of people like Ultimate.
Ultimate was
A
fun,
lot of people
Ultimate was
like it.
pretty good.
especially when you get to play Venom.
There is still flaws in it, of course. And Spider-Man's a hard character. Yeah, thanks for that. Spider-Man is a hard character to get a game based around. Like,
And
if you
yet he
think
has,
the
like, so many,
mechanics and
too.
stuff, like, it's hard. But
This new one, dude.
hey, the new one looked
Yeah,
good.
it
That
was-
quick time event, like, that already sold it for
Noise.
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 They got
I mean,
a
it
lot
just
of
overall
features.
looks. I mean, like I said, I trust Insomniac. Grew up with Ratchet and
Yeah.
Clank. Played the shit out of them. You know, they're like 40. Not 40, but like 20 to 40 hour games, depending on how like you go at the game if you want to complete everything. But I got like a juicy like 100 hours out of each game.
That's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of
Just
hours.
playing it, man. Like I love Ratchet and Clank. This shit was. Woo.
Was anybody a Banjo-Kazooie fan?
Yeah, but that game is hard as fuck.
Yo, that 100%
game
it.
was-
You need
bro.
to know every aspect of that game.
That game, I got stuck on. I vaguely remember. I got stuck on this fucking, like factory place where you're a washing machine.
Yo,
I'm like, what do I do? Like, wash people's clothes? Like, what the fuck
So
is this
when
shit?
they remade Banjo-Kazooie for Xbox 360 and put it on the digital,
remade it.
well, I don't know if they remade it, but they
Banjo-Kazooie.
released it on Xbox
Oh,
360.
okay.
And I played that again. I got maybe 80% of it, 100,
Bro, that game.
and I just couldn't. I couldn't play it anymore. Like, new games were coming out. I couldn't invest any more time into it. So I
Real
just-
shit though,
it was
like
over.
games back then were no joke, man. They would kick your ass. Especially like playing Crash again. You're just like, what the
Crash
fuck?
man.
Bandicoot is
Bro, was this
such
game
a
like
good
that
game.
hard back then?
I beat them all. I told myself I wouldn't go back. I went back. Instant regret. Instant
See,
regret.
you haven't 100%ed it
super
yet?
rage.
I do do the times. I just
fuck
beat each
sucks.
Crash
individual
Bandicoot
game.
is a great game for satisfaction wise to 100%. Like when you finally get
those
all those
time
gems,
trials are cancer, bro.
they are hard and they
I'm
drive you
not doing that
insane.
shit.
But if you get it,
The normal ones drove
You
me
feel
insane. There was no
amazing.
time trials.
Right.
The bridges,
The bridges.
even with my hack of jumping on the rope and walking, it wasn't enough.
Still fucking got wrecked.
Bro, did I ever?
the bridges are
Alright,
some
alright,
bullshit.
wait, pause. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Going backwards. I'm excited for suits. All the suits.
Oh man.
Oh,
See, okay,
suits.
look, here's the thing. Here's the thing I really like about what they're doing is you don't just unlock the suits, you actually get to make them,
Mm-hmm.
which is a great mechanic. I
That's
think, in
cool.
my opinion.
That's really cool.
In the latest trailer, or
But
what trailer? Right?
what Spider-Man, like what, do you ever in these Spider-Man games change your suit?
Yeah, what, I always rock black, or I don't want to look like a dumbass. Symbiote. Symbiote.
Oh, okay.
Everyone says it differently. I
And
don't
what do
know.
you do? Because I feel like
That's-
I test them. I'll play like a level with them, and then I'm always like,
If I'm
OG
if I'm
Spider-Man.
not mistaken, I think you'll know more than me. I think the suits in this do different things. Like they give you
They each have their own ability.
Yeah.
And you can
Bet.
assign
Yeah.
that ability to another suit.
yeah.
If you would like to. If you like the
So-
look of one but one power, you can combine that.
so
and
like
switch
Iron
it.
Spider would have like the
I
spider
really
Iron
like
legs.
it. Yo,
Spider is
if Iron Spider has like
Infinity War.
the legs, I'm rocking that shit.
Yes, absolutely. Especially if
See-
it looks like that and not like the Tony Stark like gold and red.
No, it's not the
Bro,
not
they
Tony
put in
Stark.
some-
That's good.
I personally like the Tony Stark red and gold. A
I
lot of
like
people
the new
it.
one.
They,
I like
they
the
had
new
that as
one.
concept art for Infinity War, and I was kind of sad they took it out. But I
You know-
prefer comic Iron Spider. I do like the new one.
I
Don't
like
get me wrong.
the
I
new
like it.
one.
I love it. The glowing eyes.
I like right there. Like he has a picture of the Avengers on his computer over there.
Of course.
That Spider-Man suit is just
Oh, the
Perfect.
black one.
Yeah,
the,
it's
the
just
homecoming
perfect.
suit. Homecoming
Yeah.
suit.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I've always been. There's one suit that's always had a soft spot for me. And
Foundation.
no,
Really?
Scarlet.
Oh yeah, you said you did.
I don't
You
know
did.
what it is, but it's just cool because he has a hoodie, like the blue hoodie,
I
and
feel
it's
like-
just red.
That's the closest we got in Homecoming to Scarlet.
Yeah.
That we'll see.
That will be it ever.
Now see,
Yeah.
depending on what the ability is, I may just rock Nor
I was good.
I feel
Noir
like
is
I
a
say
good
Noir
one.
wrong.
think
Noir is
Noir?
a good one.
In the game, he's confirmed.
Oh.
Now, see, in Shattered Dimensions, that was my favorite dimension to play. Also,
That's all I could think about.
night.
Like,
Bah, bah, bah.
like, he was like,
RKO! Watch out! Like, bro, like, he just
Fucking
came
loud
out
as
He
of
shit.
was
nowhere.
very violent.
it was, bro.
I loved it. It was just something about the style. His style was just different. It was
I
the,
like
the mask,
2099
all of it.
Spider-Man.
Can
That's,
you just
that's
like
a
imagine,
good one.
like a henchman? Hey, good morning, Tony. Get fucking punched. He got sucker punched. Fucking dead, bro. He's dead. He's
Dude,
definitely dead.
yeah, Nor messed some people up. But Nor, I liked how they did the villains. They looked bigger. They looked meaner. Now, granted, 2099 Scorpion, I think was my favorite from 2099. He looked.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fought
He looked
Scorpion. I think I only
nasty.
fought Hobgoblin.
Go play the game.
Go play the
Go play the game. Like, get
Don't,
outta
don't, you
here.
don't gotta play this dirty ass game.
It's
Mysterio,
so hard
though.
to keep playing.
See, I don't know. I didn't have that problem, man. I like going from this one to this
It
one
was
to this
too
one, connecting
cluttered.
everybody. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So much going
Now,
on.
If it was like 12 Spider-Man, then I'm like, all right, this is.
Well, it was just
whoa.
like, all right, you're right here. Your objective's like, yo, where am I going?
Now, see, I feel like 2099 had that, and Ultimate had that. Like, especially the Deadpool level.
Yeah.
But you had to do it because
Yeah, that shit was
I couldn't
confusing.
do it. He did it for me.
Noir was better because like
It was one way.
Yeah, it was like
Now,
compound.
did you guys ever actually play the like you said it, the Deadpool game?
I played a
No.
little bit.
No.
I wasn't a fan.
I
It was weird.
played it. Horrible game by itself, but damn if they didn't do a good job
Yeah,
as
the
a
jokes,
Deadpool
the jokes
game.
are funny.
Yeah,
It
they definitely
was
have Deadpool.
hilarious to play through. I enjoyed it so much.
They have him to a T in there.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, well, on
I
Spider-Man,
like also that he like breaks character so many times. He just calls up high res studios. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
On-
going on?
honestly, like on Spider-Man, on the recent trailer, it was pretty cool because when he was running on the side of the building, you know how like they have the fire escapes, he like actually maneuvers
He
around
dips
it.
in- yeah,
so
it's
it's
like
like,
a bomb
oh
set,
shit, that's
I like that you find the backpacks. I think the backpacks that are
Yeah.
webbed around are your inventory for your suits. Now, I said this
oh, you
before.
like restocks.
I said this before. I don't know if you're gonna have a cinematic or something where you go to your room and you sit down and like sew, and it's gonna be like a loading screen kind of thing, and then you have the suit, or if you're gonna actually.
I think they're gonna do closet
put it-
again.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't like Amazing Spider-Man status. Yeah, that ain't bad. I just mean like making them period, like finding stuff to make them. I don't know, but yeah, I'm definitely glad it's not.
How that's gonna work.
I like that it's not like go to this light beam and then you'll automatically have this suit. It's like find this,
Or-
find this, find this.
All I know is I'm gonna be over your guys' house like all the time, just like what's going on.
It looks
gonna be
great.
juicy.
Now, I mean, if Nor made a game, that'd be what I'd be stuck on. But
Just a whole game
could you
based in
imagine-
Noir's
I
universe.
would
Bro,
love it.
could
A
you
movie,
imagine,
a
like,
game, give me something.
Like if Rocksteady made a noir.
Oh my
that'd
god,
be-
I would
that
lose
would be
it.
dope.
So
I would lose
you
it.
said that, and I'm wondering, we have the MCU.
Alright.
How would you feel if
Yes.
the MCU brought it into other dimensions?
Yes.
Brought into
Whoa.
like DC universe.
No, not DC.
Alternate Marvel dimensions.
Yeah.
I mean, Avengers.
Like Noir,
The next Avengers,
Spider-
they're gonna
like
have
a
to do
Noir
it anyway.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Movie.
MC. Oh, okay.
Like
Very
they would be
confused.
one-offs, obviously.
I got you.
They're gonna have to like,
Well,
excuse me, cross it eventually because the next one we're going back in
this
time.
one is the
Captain
MCU.
Marvel.
This new Spider-Man. It is an MCU. It's the Avengers Tower.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
also has Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I like that. I like
place.
that a lot. That was really cool. A cool
Yeah,
little
Doctor
Easter egg.
Strange's places in
The,
the city.
Oh, really?
What is it called?
The Sanctum.
Yeah. Yeah, he swings by it in the trailer. I really like they put that in there. And he like dives off the Avengers Tower and Jameson's like, he's diving off skyscrapers, and that's the one skyscraper he's diving off from. Like, that's really neat.
That's great.
Um,
And that shows something amazing about Marvel's direction and writers. That like
And
they don't forget about details like that. Like him swinging through the city, and you go, "There's the New York Sanctum." Like that's
and,
wild.
Like, that tells me we will see Avengers later on, like in this. Like,
Bro, if they make an Avengers game around Spider-Man, oh,
I'm telling you, I think the one
like
at
an
the
Iron
end,
Man. Ooh.
at the E3 trailer when all the villains, Rhino, Scorpion, Electro,
Fucking badass.
that fucking car. What?
I know, right?
Who else is there? Mr. Negative and Vulture. I don't know if I missed anybody. When they were like attacking him, the one that flies in, and it's like, you think that's the boss?
I
Like,
have
the big boss?
zero clue
I don't know.
I
who
think
that
it's either
is.
No idea.
Iron Man or Green Goblin.
No,
I said this from the
I
beginning.
don't think it can be a hero because he's like you, like no you. You know what I mean? It wasn't like.
Well, I'm thinking who else is gonna fly in with yellow lights? Goblin's glider. That's what I see. Or Hobgoblin.
Again,
maybe.
I don't know.
But like, I'm thinking it's gotta be someone rich, because like he's probably paying all these guys to kill Peter,
I
and
hope
it's gotta be
Iron Man.
someone bad. Someone said Dr. Octopus,
Doctor.
but
What, his tentacles are now gonna have like jets on them?
I don't know. See, I don't know how far they're gonna push the boundaries of
If
this.
they do the thing where they did with Ultimate, where at the end you can play as Venom but play as Iron Man.
Boy. What if Insomniac just did an Iron Man game?
That'd be great because the other Iron Man games are fucking trash.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that.
I don't know why it's so hard to make a superhero game. Like,
Well,
before
look at the event-
before we
Yo,
go,
so you know what's about-
before we get there, one thing I am concerned with Spider-Man though is the pacing of the game, because you have all these villains,
Thrown at you.
right? So how?
It's gonna be
What
like
if they
sped
go
together,
a
or
Wildlands approach where it's like different sections of the city
is that
are
villain?
under that
so
villain's
like
control?
each villain has its own like campaign, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like if you finish one villain,
That'd be
they're out.
interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best way that they would approach it, even though
See, I kind of don't want. I want to be rushed by like a team of people and be like, oh shit, like I
Well,
gotta take
no,
both these guys.
I'm not
on,
saying
you
like
know
the
what I
fight in general. I mean
would
like
be cool.
that'd be like you want to take on people, but I'm saying like, oh here's this villain doing this, and the next mission, oh here's you gotta go with somewhere
like
else,
they're all
and next
like-
mission it's someone else like.
All right, yeah.
And
So
then
that, yeah.
you gotta rotate, and then by the time you rotate back to like Scorpion, you're like, what the fuck was he doing again? You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want that. But what if like you guys were talking about being able to play Venom? What if we like got a game that was like Spider-Man, you'd play for a bit, and then his campaign would stop, and you'd play Venom,
An Ultimate.
and it would. That's what happens in Ultimate. They link up.
You play as both.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's basically him trying to help Venom,
Yeah,
like save himself more.
Oh
or less,
shit, I
kind
gotta
of
go
shit.
back and play that game.
bro,
It
what?
was good.
Surprised
I
you
didn't,
haven't
I didn't finish it.
rented that shit from Blockbuster.
Oh god, you want to talk about throwbacks?
Oldie. All right, so
Wait, how old is this game?
It was like 2000.
2004, 2005.
It had to be. I had it.
But like,
DS at
yo,
the
it was
time,
legit first time because in the like
You don't
movie
got to play as
Spider,
Venom like that either.
right? In like the movie Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man games, like you know how you just like web sling into the air.
Mhm.
Like this one, you actually like had the physics of
Yeah.
attaching the
It
buildings
was the
and like
first to do
swinging
it.
around them. So that was pretty dope.
That's
for
what
its
it
time.
looks like the new one is gonna be.
Oh yeah,
And
what?
I'm excited for that.
Hell yeah!
See-
They said they had. Sorry, I mean, but they had like they said they have this Arkham, like Arkham for like a Batman mechanic where like if you can't web swing, you dive down to get momentum and then swing faster.
See, I like that. And I already said it before. Like when you turn around as you're swinging,
Yeah,
I
like the
love it.
momentum.
love
I will
it.
say Arkham had great movement.
Yeah,
It was
It
so
was
fluid.
so
Best
good,
I've
yeah.
ever played.
especially getting into you felt like a badass like jumping out the Batmobile
Yup.
and shit like that.
Absolutely.
And when you learn how to glide boost,
not when you were a tank.
like you sit there and grapple onto a gargoyle and then shoot right
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
you
it
upgrade
feels
and
Yeah, and
so
you get
good.
faster. And
You would never I would never fast travel or anything, like especially city when you had like that big
It was
area.
fun to fly around.
Yeah,
I like the
Could
freedom.
And you were
you
fast.
travel?
Yeah, you could fast
I don't
travel in
remember you
city
fast travel.
I don't think you could have.
because nobody does it. Because one, you could cross the city in minutes, and it
I don't
just
remember.
feels so good.
I was fluid
Yeah,
anyways.
me too.
Yeah.
That's why bro, I really hope Rocksteady, like, these rumors are true and Rocksteady does make a Superman game, because that Superman game, Superman Returns, was that it?
Mhm.
Yeah, that game for the PS2 was fun as fuck, man. Like, you just fly, it was so cool because you'd be flying, like, it was like, fast, like, you felt fast because the air was just fucking you up. And then
Yeah.
like 2 seconds later you hit supersonic, or like you break like the sound barrier, and it's just like it was
And
fucking
you see
sick.
It changes in front of you too.
Yeah,
It's
like,
just
you
The
can see
only
the sound
thing
barrier.
about that, and they do this all the time with Superman, is he flies through the streets of Metropolis between skyscrapers and cars and
you
stuff,
know he'd be taking down
going that
buildings.
fast. Like he hits it. Once you get that Mach speed cone, that means you just
You're
let off a
flattening.
sonic burst
Yeah,
that would
sonic boom.
destroyed every car.
Yeah, like all the glass.
All the
and-
glass.
yeah.
Like, you would have killed so many people flying that fast.
We don't think about that part. We just think about the fun aspect.
Yeah.
I know. Nobody ever think like the
I really
writers
hope-
never do that.
I really
with
hope we get
Spider-Man.
to like a point in like
Spider-Man,
technology
Superman.
where you can play as Spider-Man, literally, or not Spider-Man,
You didn't get.
Superman, and like
Spider-Man
literally just
Returns.
fucking bash, like fly through buildings and just bring him down or some shit like that. Like that'd be crazy, like a physics engine.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. This really takes a toll on your neck. Sitting like
Turn, man.
it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's odd.
I've been doing
I'm not
this.
used to
like,
this.
this
yet.
is how I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what's up? Yeah.
I gotta get used to this.
I mean, you don't
Um,
gotta. You just talk to
I feel like,
Why?
like Batman in ones.
Robot.
Like Batman.
But yeah, I don't know
Begins.
why like studios have a hard time getting like superhero games like right, man.
Yeah. And
There's so many failures. I don't know.
Also, this is a side note. It's not so much in games. Spider-Verse movie. I'm actually looking forward to. I don't know yet how it's gonna go, but I hope we get more dimensions than just Miles, Peter, and Spider-Gwen. But that could be
you want
promising
me to
too.
give you?
Oh, the anime movie? I am
I like the style. I love the
excited
style.
for it. Yeah, the
I love
style's
the style.
beautiful. Absolutely.
Speaking of
That should be
anime,
out soon, right?
no, not till
December.
next year. Oh, it's December.
Mhm.
Oh.
I thought
Should
it
be.
was originally.
Speaking of anime
for the
movies, I still have to watch the Batman one, the Batman Samurai one.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched.
It was alright.
Oh, was it?
I
Was it
haven't
Batman?
Yeah, it was alright.
Oh.
It wasn't my favorite one. I liked,
It
and
looked interesting. so
I
that's
think
why.
I think it was a movie. The one where Joker was like this big beefy like henchman with like white suit, and like you know where that was like really dark, like the batarang went into his eye.
Batman
and everything.
Returns. Yep.
Yeah,
I
that
have
one
it.
was a great one.
It was definitely pretty good. And then Robin, he gets the girl as Robin. I can't think of her
So
name
lost.
right
I
now.
don't know DC like that.
Oh my god,
But Robin,
it's gonna bother me so much. He was already
the original
dead.
Robin died,
He was already dead.
and then
in Returns.
Jason became Red Hood, which Batman and Jason fought in like an apartment complex, and that was a great scene.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. It's gonna bother me.
That was all I could say is like that was a good one. Like that was
Yeah,
a
it was
great.
definitely pretty cool.
And it's funny like when it comes to DC, their animated movies
Don't
are
even talk
so
about
much
it. Don't bring it up.
fucking better.
Don't bring it up.
They're so much better. Like
Don't even
DC
say it.
War, I think it was called DC War. You know where they like all meet for the first time. That
Oh,
writing
against
was a little
Apocalypse?
rough in the beginning, but it was great.
Against Apocalypse?
Was it against Apocalypse?
I don't know. That's what I'm
I
asking
think
you.
so.
I know Flashpoint. They all met up, but it was like a alternate realities and stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
off topic, but yeah. So Spider-Verse movie.
Looking good.
Make a Nor movie, please.
Looking.
You know why I really like it too? I'm getting flashbacks to Mirror's Edge when I watch that
Yeah.
trailer. Like the
Mirrors
way
and the cutscenes.
the colors, the movement, and the camera.
I've been waiting
It
for
looks
a comic
really good.
style.
Here's
of
one
movie.
thing though, like
Yeah.
another thing like I'm like iffy about is like Spider-Verse. It's gonna be like Miles Morales, right?
Yeah.
That's what it seems.
yeah.
Yeah, it's his story more or less.
And
Peter's
people
looking
are
old as shit.
people are hinting at this Spider-Man being Miles Morales. You know, like
Game?
halfway through too.
The video game.
Yeah.
I already said since
So-
the jump. As soon as we saw the trailer and we saw Miles, I was like, shit. Peter's dying.
He's probably gonna take
We're
over
gonna
halfway.
Miles gonna take over because in his room, in Peter's room, I swear the guy putting on the mask does not look like white. I'm like, I paused it and everything. He looks like light skin, like Miles complexion, and I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, I could be either really wrong, but it looks so much like he's not Peter right now. I don't know, but that was me. I think the
I
white
don't
on
have
his
anything
suit-
against Miles. Like he's really cool.
Yeah,
I
he's a
just
good character.
I just wish I don't know like I don't want to like play as Peter and get attached because we grew up on like not just me, we all grew up on like Peter.
Yeah.
Peter,
Peter is Spider.
I didn't know like Miles, like I didn't know about Miles Morales till like I want to say like 3 years ago, like not that long ago. Like I didn't know who he was.
I
So,
remember I saw a comic book, and it was Miles Morales. I was like, "Who the hell is this?" It
Right.
was on Spider-Man, a
Really?
Spider-Man cover, and this is I was still. I don't even know if it was in high school or before high school. I don't know.
I don't remember
What?
when I was young, like when I learned about him first, but I remember I learned about Alejandro first.
What the hell is that?
That's 2099.
the Spanish dude.
Miguel? O'Hara?
Yeah.
Well, Alejandro.
Alejandro O'Hara.
Alejandro.
I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Miguel O'Hara?
It's not Miguel O'Hara.
He would know. He played fucking Shadow Dimensions.
Watch me be wrong.
If you're wrong, you're
I'm done.
kicked
I can't even
out.
look it up because there's freaking no Wi-Fi in here.
Doo-doo.
I got it.
But
Got this.
I'm pretty sure it's Alejandro. I might be mistaken, but either way, I learned about that character first, so I was like, oh, there's different Spider-Mans. That's cool. And then I heard about Miles Morales, so
Miguel
it was
O'Hara.
easy.
Yeah, Miguel O'Hara. What are you talking about?
Alejandro O'Hara.
Is there an Alejandro?
Boy! Come.
Oh, let me look up.
Is there an Alejandro Spider-Man?
Watch me get some random ass guy on the internet. Alejandro.
Be a drug dealer.
Why is it gotta be?
Yeah, wait, what?
You better cut this out.
Cut!
Oh man, I don't even know how to spell Alejandro.
Fuck it.
Yeah, what is this? What? Alejandro O'Hara profile. What?
I don't know what he's talking about. Bro. He's
What boy?
I don't know.
What is? This is what I received while looking up Alejandro O'Hara.
I could've just edited
a cartoon
into it.
female. That too.
Why is there a female named Alejandro?
Alejandro.
Okay, it's some old. I
Alright,
don't know.
So,
either way.
That solves that.
Yeah, I learned about 2099 before I learned about Miles Morales.
Yeah, at first, I'm not gonna lie, not a popular opinion. I did not take to Miles Morales because, again, I've been Peter Parker forever since I was a little kid.
understandable.
Well,
And
Peter Parker's always gonna be.
that's what I'm saying. He's always my
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Like
Yeah.
even with Miguel and the guy who's Nor, I'm like, all right, they're different Spider-Men, but Peter is Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck what you are, whatever, how old you are. Peter's still Peter. Like he's.
So how do you
gonna
feel about
always-
Spider-Gwen?
Same way you feel
But-
about anyone else.
Yeah, pretty much. Like exactly though. I'm like, I don't know how many they're gonna do and how many they're gonna push at us, but like this new movie, it's different because this is Miles' universe,
Right.
and that's why I'm like,
Excited.
okay, it's fine. Like it's a different.
Because
Spider-Man
Peter's more of
movie.
a mentor, so you're like, oh shit.
Like you know he's nearing his end in
Right.
this universe. It's not like he's like just out of nowhere popping in like, oh, Peter's dead. Let me just
Right.
hop in real quick.
That's
you
what
know
I'm saying. Like, I don't want that's what I was worried about. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to play through the game and halfway through, oh, you can't play Spider-Man anymore or like Peter anymore. I was like, okay, so
Yeah, see,
he's gonna take
that's-
over.
Like I'd rather him be an alternate option
I'd
as a
rather- yeah.
playable
Well,
character.
That's what I'm saying.
Miles
I
also
hope.
fits in well with like that story where all the Avengers get changed over, so you get like
Oh,
the
like
young
Thor.
Avengers and stuff.
That's what I was hoping. Like the way they do it is like, I already know they confirmed like playing as Mary Jane. So I hope the way it's like done is you play as Spider-Man, and then there's like side missions
Where you
with
can be
like
Miles.
Mary and Miles.
Yeah, I'm down
That'd
with
be
that.
a better way to.
Wait, you're gonna
I'll-
play as Mary Jane?
Apparently.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do? You gonna go
Like-
shopping?
like reporter-esque kind of things. Like you're taking pictures or something like that. Some
All I
getting
know is
info or
there's
something.
they have some weird features. Like for example, they have a Twitter feed on there, like a legitimate. You
I
can
like
go on
how you
Twitter
can-
like.
I like how you can interact with people on the street and like take pictures and
Yeah.
selfies and stuff. That's really neat. I like that.
I would actually love to do that as Spider-Man. Like,
That's what you do.
yeah,
as
like I
Spider-Man,
would
yeah.
probably spend so much of my free time just swinging down next to people and like,
I think
what's
you
up?
Could, you could do it with
Yeah.
bad guys too, right?
Huh?
You could probably do it with bad guys too. I don't know if it's like a on the spot thing.
Yo,
I don't know.
there should be a challenge who gets the best selfie playing that game.
Oh,
They should be.
photo mode.
Photo mode.
Let me tell you, that is
Juicy.
one of my favorite things in games.
Recently,
And when there's a photo mode, I'm
It's a
all
wrap.
on it. I will spend
something
hours
about it, man.
in it. And if you do not move your ass closer to us in this couch,
I'm like, what are you talking about?
come here, boy.
He's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm
There
fine.
you go.
He's just
'Cause you
really-
can't see
he's-
my
he's
left
just-
shoulder?
He's just really small.
No, y'all are just really big. The fuck?
What?
But we're mini boss.
Yeah, we're mini bosses.
I'm mini boss.
He's junior. He's
I'm junior.
Junior boss.
Mini boss junior.
you're like Bowser.
You're like the
Bowser
dude.
Jr.
You're like
Yeah.
the dude.
Mario.
Nah, you're like the dude who you have to kill to get the key to get to the mini boss.
I'm like the actual mini boss, and he's like the big boss. Story. Bam.
I mean, at this point, we're just
But,
bosses. I don't know what's
alright,
going
so-
on here.
So for anyway,
Tomorrow,
take-
well, today's the 17th, and tomorrow we have PlayStation Experience, boys.
I would love to be
I'm
excited.
iffy. Yeah.
but-
Here's the thing: Sony's not really hinting at anything. All right, so before disclaimer,
The one hit.
I am
wonder.
biased for PlayStation. I grew up on PlayStation.
Me too.
PlayStation is my shit.
We don't.
That's just how it is, man. But here's the thing: I don't bash Xbox.
Yeah, like we can't hate it.
Yeah,
it's not our thing.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some games on there that I would love to play, like Forza, Sunset Overdrive. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Forza's good.
So. You know.
Something do look very enjoyable. I will say. I don't like their controllers. I will say that.
Yeah.
I don't like the controllers.
I'm on the opposite.
Well,
I hate PlayStation controllers.
It was
They're
different.
So small.
Like PlayStation 3 were smaller, but Xbox 360 was better. Like, but when it switched from like Xbox One to PS4, I liked the PS4 one better because it was just more like natural. Because I've always had like the parallel thumbsticks.
Oh yeah,
I never had, like,
That's why I feel like it's been a custom because like you grew up on Xbox.
Plus the directional pad for the
like my go-to handheld
so,
is that.
So yeah, I don't.
It's just uniform. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Plus the directional pad for the 360 was atrocious.
Yeah, but let's be real though. There's no better controller than the N64, where you have no
Never,
idea how to hold it.
You can't beat it and it'd still be wrong.
You can't beat that N64 controller. That shit was
What was your handhold for that?
It was,
I was middle.
Mine was middle and then right.
Yeah, middle right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you never really used the C buttons.
No, you really don't.
Or the L button.
Or yeah.
Z was the aim. Majority of like the games, you just press Z.
They're just like, you know what? You have options, but we're gonna give you more options you don't even need.
Bro, I never understood how.
Such a weird controller.
I never understood how
funky.
people did the outer. Like they did the outer, but then they used like Z with their pinky or like ring.
Well,
finger.
that's like
long-ass
on
fingers.
some Xbox games, it's better to what we call claw grip.
Yeah, claw grip. I know
Yeah.
people who do claw grip.
Oh, that looks so funky. See,
It is.
I can't
It
even
is.
imagine doing
But
that.
when you have to like hold X and
Yeah,
then
it's
like
way
do,
better
you
because
just-
they have like pretty much all their fingers like ready
everywhere.
to go.
Yeah.
A lot of pro players do it. Because like this side you don't really use much, but on you have like the, all your triangle and circle. So you have to be ready, like fast.
I understand it. It's just a matter of actually doing
Like
it. I'm like
the way me and you play, like when we have both hands
Yeah.
or thumbs on the thumbstick, we have to go from the thumbstick to the button.
it saves time.
Right.
Just to have it already.
When you're just casually playing, it doesn't matter. But when you're in like pro leagues, every
you-
second counts.
I wish you guys could have saw my hands for Heavy Rain when you're doing the multiple controls. I was like this.
But I mean, it doesn't really matter now. We got scuff controllers.
Yo,
So-
the new scuff is ridiculously priced.
Bro, no.
$200
Yeah,
for a
shit's
controller.
Fuck that.
It looks
I
nice, I'm not
understand,
gonna lie.
but
I won't do that. That's,
I'm not a fan.
I'm a PC.
See,
Anyways.
like back when I was playing
Oh,
Xbox, like you could go online and buy
Bro,
like a completely custom
listen,
Xbox controller
Hold
for
up.
like.
I'm not gonna even front, bro. Being able to buy your custom Xbox controller, like you can make it however you want. Like
The
what is it?
decals,
Yeah,
different
I
button
wish
settings.
PlayStation
What it
would
was
do
like?
that.
What was like? What's it called? Like Xbox Experience or some shit?
Oh, like the actual Microsoft
The Xbox
ones?
One.
Yeah.
Xbox, yeah.
I think
Like
so.
it's like $80, but you can customize all the buttons.
I
was
like that. I
that's-
wish
I'm pretty
PlayStation
jealous
did
about that. I wish I could do that.
I like the one you did with your PlayStation controller with the bullet shell buttons. That
Yeah.
was real clean.
Thank you.
I really like that one.
I enjoyed
But, like-
it. Even taking it apart was enjoyable.
That's why I wish it'd be cool. 'Cause I like customization. So, like, for example, like D-Skin. What is it? It's called D-Skin.
D-brand.
The
Or
D-brand.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. What is
Is
it?
it? D's?
D-brand, D-Skin. They have
We're horrible
those
with naming.
skins.
yeah, they have really cool like vinyls you could put on your PlayStation or Xbox. Even your
Carbon.
phones, like you can get carbon fiber and red. You can get like
You
white,
ever see
red.
the liquid dips? And when you like actually send your
Oh, you have
PlayStation
to- you have
to
stuff
take that
in,
shit out,
yeah,
though.
they rip off like all the panels and just dip it in and pull it out.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
You can do that by yourself if you buy the kit.
Really?
Liquid, yeah, they
I didn't know
sell like
that.
liquid
Dude, I'd be
dip.
so nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a serious. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Yeah. Anyways, PlayStation experience. Again, we really hope. One thing, me and Ant. I don't know if you're super excited about it, but
I like to look into Sony stuff. I like.
well, I
to
don't
see
mean
what's
just Sony.
coming.
I mean Avengers Project.
Oh yeah, yeah.
E3.
Bro, we
last
waited too
year.
long. Come on.
Last year's E3, we see last year, right?
I think honestly,
Yeah.
at this point, I think you guys are just in for
It's
a
false
tease
hope.
game. Yeah, like they're just gonna keep.
They keep giving me the tip. Put it in.
We see the broken shield. We see Thor's hammer. We see Tony's hand, and we see Bruce's glasses just sitting there. And you see this, or you hear this woman say, "We need heroes" or something like that, where they'll come back.
But-
and the Avengers logo. We're like, "Oh shit, bet."
Here's the thing though, like we can't disregard it because they haven't said it's canceled. If you go
Yeah.
on the wiki, like Square Enix wiki, it's still there. It's just says
trust
to
it.
But
be
that's what I'm
announced.
saying. Like that's what I was getting to about like when we went on the off topic with Spyro. The fact that they keep pushing it back.
They haven't pushed
Well,
it back.
that's what I'm
though.
saying. We don't
They just
have
haven't
anything
announced
for
it.
it.
Well,
There's
like
no
what I'm
release
saying
date
is
at all.
the more time they take, the more their budget's going up.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Push
And
back
then
a trailer?
sooner or
When did
later,
they-
it's going to become too much
Didn't we
money.
watch that shit in like Adder?
What?
The
Avengers?
yeah.
No,
I
that was
don't
the first
think
person.
so, because I don't remember you
Remember
guys.
the-
making
Oh,
the
old
movie.
idea.
They had
idea
a
first
yeah,
person.
they had the Avengers like
That was like-
it was like a
super beta.
it was like a first person like
Super
co-op
alpha, I mean.
fighting
Yeah,
game.
you saw like 2 Thors, like 3 Hulks running around.
Yeah,
and
it's
Tony.
funny.
It was
What?
odd. But
I'm still excited for that VR game. I really want to play that.
That shit was dope.
It looks.
I'm
so
trying not to watch anything
good.
because I still hope I'm gonna get a VR eventually.
I will. I swear by next
That
year
shit
I will
dope.
have one.
But yeah, so like Avengers Project, like Square Enix is gonna be there because it's taken. What is it? South Korea? No, Thailand. It's in Bangkok. This year it's in Bangkok. Yeah, it's in Asia. So, you know, Square Enix, you already know they're gonna be there. They're gonna come out with like another cringy ass Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
now see
Shut your mouth.
when they,
I hate you.
bro, we
So
won't
good.
talk about that. I mean, no, we will talk about that one.
Final
He's
Fantasy-
in my heart.
Kingdom Hearts is the best. It's great.
It's just that
I mean, I'm
one
not
trailer.
shitting
on
It was
it.
just
It was just
good,
weird,
and then out
bro.
of nowhere, it's just
Well, no.
silence and
What
bad
I think
audio.
was
and then
hard.
Mickey Mouse.
Well, I think what was hard for that conference is that we went from I think it was that zombie game, the parkour
It's not
zombie
even
game.
that. It's not
It
even
wasn't
Dying
even
Light.
that.
It was just
They
the
cut out-
actual.
They cut out the audio.
Yeah, they took up the
It was just
music out,
music.
and it was just weird talking,
And
then they
random
put
ass
music in, and
voices.
it was bad timing of everything.
They
I'm
like
what are they doing?
decided when to put in a voice and when not. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
weird,
it
bro.
was awkward.
Yeah.
But
But the music
But-
is good.
but
Like
listen-
that's one thing that I love about Kingdom Hearts.
As
Is their
soon as-
soundtrack is
yeah,
amazing
as
to
soon
play
as
through.
what's her name?
Elsa.
Frozen. Yeah, as soon as she skated in, it just
yeah, like, cut the music.
And it is like so fucking dumbstruck over the Frozen being in
I
it.
was stuck. I just stared. I'm like,
Every
And
time we
they
talk
showed
about
it-
Kingdom Hearts, this is all he says is
they
Frozen.
didn't show it once. They didn't show it twice. They showed it like
Yeah, they
3
showed-
to
they
4
showed it a lot of
times, and we're just like, boy, stop it.
Kingdom
Give
Hearts
me
is
Square-
all about the children. Like
Bro, the
player
gameplay.
base,
Listen,
though.
the gameplay looks sick. I'll give it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it looks
It looks fun.
It looks enjoyable. I probably.
I love
they
the
don't-
new amusement
whoever-
park spells.
Bro,
Oh my god, they look
First
so
of all,
cool.
whoever's in charge of the trailers needs to get fired.
Yeah, they needed-
ASAParino, because that shit was. Oh, it was weird.
it was-
But a man,
Their first trailers they just put out on YouTube that were clean.
yeah.
yeah.
But like a man can dream, man. Like we were waiting for Avengers Project. It hasn't been canceled.
Yeah,
So.
and they even had that surprise Square Enix announcement at E3, and me and Ali got so excited. We're like, and then it was like, what was it, like the mobile game?
Was it like
And we just
Octopath?
got so upset.
What was that?
I don't know.
No, I don't remember.
I remember they did another big trailer for another mobile game. It was the not Chibi. It was, oh my god, the Funko.
Yes,
What was it?
the Gears of War,
Funko
yeah.
Pop, yeah.
And we just stared. This is literally my face. I was like,
Well, I mean, at least they gave people Gears of War 5.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like,
true.
You know, that's
But
fine.
we got a Funko Pop trailer and then
Yeah,
a Gears
it
of War
kinda
5 logo.
Why
It's
didn't?
just-
And
why
we were
didn't
like,
they
are
do?
you what?
Why didn't they give Gears of War 5 and then do? I don't know.
It was just a
I'm
matter
not gonna
of
question it.
the game. You know, would bring in a lot of nerdy people, a lot of like
Did that
excited
game like
people. You're in the
I don't
age.
know. Did it even go off the ground?
What?
Funko Pop?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
But like we're in like the age. Let's face it, DC isn't doing phenomenal, and there are other people who stick up for their movies. Whatever, that's fine.
DC's comic
we-
base is still going strong, but everything else is dying.
We are on like in the MCU era, and this is the time to release
Right.
this stuff,
Yeah.
and you're kind of keeping
Right.
it like behind.
You're
I
supposed
don't know
to-
if
you
they're
should-
waiting for.
They should have
movies to
kept
be
that
done.
train going. Like, okay, we came out with Infinity War. Boom! Here's a trailer for Avengers Project. Like,
That way,
yo,
it's something to
hype
look
train.
forward
That's what
to
I'm
the
saying.
next time.
Oh.
Now we gotta wait for Captain Marvel, which is like the next thing. But by the time
So-
that shit comes out,
We were talking about earlier, and I meant to say this earlier, but now I got reminded. You said, why is it so hard for people to make superhero games? And I think the issue with them is...
Wait, didn't you say that?
No,
Yeah, I
you
said
said,
that. I said that.
but it was like, the issue with it is because if you want to make that game, you got to make the player overpowered. You got to
See,
make it
not
so we
necessarily.
can...
That's my
Like,
issue with the
here's the
movies.
thing, think about all the great scenes we saw in the MCU. Think about Iron Man ripping through the freaking building, flying through people, just blasting them
That's
away.
not- listen,
you
that's-
want that experience if you are it. You want to
That's-
be that person.
that's not true. That's not necessarily true. Because you want to make him overpowered. You want to make him, you're a superhero. You want to have that power, like.
And cut out puzzles. I'm fucking tired of puzzles in superhero games. It
not a
makes
puzzle
no
fan.
sense that it's just like, I am this really strong villain. I'm gonna make 500 traps.
But so what I was saying is, you don't necessarily have to be able to like destroy everything, but like take Ultimate Destruction for example.
Oh,
That
so
was
fun.
a really fun game.
So fun.
Like I don't know if you ever played it,
Hulk.
but you're Hulk. Playing as Hulk, which is like,
You could rip through it.
yeah, you can fucking destroy everything.
You pick people up and you can flick them.
But
Right,
that's
right.
good. That's that goes along my point though, that it makes you feel like it. You're
But-
strong.
But I'm saying they threw in mechanics to where, okay, we're gonna counter some of the stuff you do, but you can still fight back. Like they had robots. It was like a wanted system pretty much, or like
Yeah, like the more destruction.
Yeah, the
Oh,
more
like a
destruction you
GTA
had.
system, yeah.
they came out with like special force of like robots. But here's the thing: if you were like upgraded, you can still wreck their shit. But it was just not as easy as like the lower level. But like for example, like Batman, you're fucking Batman. You can destroy people, but there's mechanics like riot shield or like.
But see, I'm cool with that. That's good.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But you can balance that. It's not.
But
it's not
at
hard.
the end of the day, though, yeah, you should.
I'm not. It is hard.
If
but,
you're
like,
against
you know
normal
what I mean?
people, you should be able to run in there and just rip people. Like, take T'Challa. If I run in as Black Panther, I expect to be destroying
When I think of,
people
like,
left and right.
Right, but when I think of Black Panther, I think of like a stealth game. I don't know why.
I think of that movie that was so good. But yeah, so
What?
You say Black Panther is bad?
yes. I did.
Get the fuck out.
Get
Out of your own house.
Alright, and let's low.
I guess it's time to dip.
You're nuts,
We're both
dude.
You
outta here.
liked Black Panther?
Yes, it was great. You're absolutely
This
wild.
is to be continued. This
They're
conversation
wild.
isn't over.
They've just lost
This will
all
be
credit.
continued
Don't
one day.
listen to them anymore.
And y'all better stay tuned for this
Done.
conversation.
What
because
are
we have
running
some valid
at?
points.
What are we running at?
That's a good question. We are at an hour and 26 seconds.
Oof. An hour and 20. Oh, we're hour 26. So we just hit the hour mark.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, I think we should at least get through the whole.
Let's talk more about
PS
PlayStation
yeah,
experience
yeah.
because I
Because-
really want to know what you guys are thinking is going to be released.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's gonna be released, but after E3 2 years ago, me and him, we started watching together. We're like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. E3, like PlayStation, all these new games, whatever, even Xbox. Then 2 years ago, Xbox took it. I'll give it to them. They did great. They had a lot of great releases, a lot of great gameplay.
Yeah,
What?
good shit.
2 years ago or last
Yeah,
year?
2 years
2
ago.
years ago. Yeah,
They
we were all in
talked
agreement
about-
that Microsoft totally took that one.
Yep.
too.
No, I thought that was last year. Like this year.
No,
They did
well,
both.
we're getting
Yeah.
there. We're getting there.
Oh,
They PS4
what the fuck? So
released Last of Us 2, the trailer.
They did like a four event. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
It was more of a show.
and they talked about games we knew were coming. Which our first look, bet why not? This most previous E3, we got the same shit that we already knew. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are we doing
It was
this
a
for?
detriment.
And that's why I think coming into this experience, I think it's really going to be a hardware show.
Yeah,
I don't think if
know.
we're gonna get
Honestly-
any games, it's gonna be not remakes,
Oh god.
HD,
Skyrim
you know,
remastered.
Yeah, it
Right,
might be
high
like a
rises.
revamp of like they shit already there.
like maybe
put
Gears
out.
of War
If-
1 and 2, like bringing those graphics up to speed.
Unless it's a
something
remaster
Like
of Infamous 1 and 2,
that. I
I
said
don't
Gears of War,
want it.
God of War.
No, they
I
already
don't
have too
care.
many God of Wars.
Well, no, I'm saying bringing like 1 and 2 and
Well, I'm
making
saying, like,
HD
they already
formats
made an
of
HD
them.
remake.
Skyrim.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Skyrim
okay.
on Alexa.
Skyrim.
I made my dad download
was
that,
so
and
funny.
he literally went like 3 hours of it, and he was just like, "That was hilarious, but that was
real?
so stupid."
Wait, it's
It's
real?
legit.
Yeah, it's a thing. If you have an Alexa, you
What?
can download this and really do it.
Oh
Nuh-uh.
no.
I'm dead serious. My dad has been playing it.
That's awful.
What the fuck?
It's absolutely hilarious.
Wait, what-
And like it will literally say in the game like, you encounter a buggy system. You're now please compile a crash report.
That's terrible.
What?
We're not even gonna keep talking about that.
It's
That's over. That's
Funny as
done.
hell. Tom Howard, you're fucking hilarious,
He was
man.
pretty goat.
You're
But,
hilarious.
Yeah, as far as PSX goes, I'm not really excited. I'm not getting my hopes up because I just don't trust anything they're gonna do anymore. And I feel like we're gonna get like PS5 before we get a good game from them.
They're not really saying anything. They're quiet as hell recently. They're not really, putting out anything, not hinting at anything. So
I no longer trust their secrets.
maybe this is just like a.
They
Watch
just
them blow
haven't
us
had
away.
any good new IPs. Like they've
They
been.
have a lot of good upcoming IPs.
What's on the
It's on
What's
the
on the
docket.
timeline right now?
Well, Spider-Man, which is
Well,
Spider-Man,
yeah,
which is,
that's gonna be
exclusive.
good.
They recently had God of War.
But I'm talking about like what's new, like, cause
Everything's either a sequel or a
Yeah.
remaster at this point.
yeah, see,
Days
that's
Gone?
a problem.
That's
You
everything.
need to keep bringing out with a
Days Gone?
new one.
Days Gone.
Okay, that's new.
Days Gone.
Days Gone. The Dying Light sequel.
Can't really think of any right now.
I know there's got World War Z. Get the hell.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
get the fuck out.
Yeah, I wanna.
Or
Ooh,
GTFO.
Sekiro.
Yeah. That looks
Hopefully we see
interesting.
something
yeah,
on
we can talk
that. I
about
want to
that.
see. I want to see more of that tomorrow. Hopefully, if they even because that was on the Xbox conference.
That would probably be one of their headliners, I would assume.
Man, you know what I was disappointed by? Sucker Punch. Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Sushi.
I'd rather it be that. Give me a
Yeah,
Japan
I don't know. A
overcoat.
lot of people are hyped for that game. I'm just over here.
It looks more just okay. I'm a samurai. No powers, nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was some like paranormal samurai shit. Like you had powers.
like y'all made my favorite game in the on the planet, and then made this. I'm like, where'd the gap go? Infamous,
Yeah,
electricity,
it's like-
powers, Seattle, in Second Son, like all this stuff.
So if they made a new Infamous, would
Samurais.
you jump on it?
Yes.
Hell yeah! What?
We already
Like you
planned
said
3.
you have a sour taste from Second Son, right? Like you didn't like it.
I didn't like it
Story
as much.
wise, it was irrelevant. Game wise, it was fun.
Oh, okay.
See, story. Yeah, story was there. I mean, we did all of this to save an old lady's leg, more or
Pretty much.
less, in life. That's really all that we
The
started.
whole game.
The whole
was
thing we started
to
for
save
was
his
she came
leg?
in and fucked up his people, and I get that, like a coma.
Technically, like
you know.
you can like kill them all at the
Yeah.
end.
and so you basically do all of it for nothing.
But it was just cool because
Wow.
they it was the first time utilizing PS4
Neon
and
was
like
fantastic.
neon light, like it was one
That
of the
was
powers, neon, and you're pretty much like Flash, like running through the city.
Ooh.
It was
So it was pretty fucking cool.
yeah, it was the first thing I played on PS4, and I'll never forget. I remember I saw the tire
The
track,
particles, man.
the tires in there, the particles, and the wind. As soon as I saw the opening cinematic, I texted him. I was like, "Damn,
Shit,
this is
fire,
like this is nice."
juicy.
But nothing is beating Infamous. Sorry, Infamous
First
1
one?
and 2.
I think
What?
2 was the best.
See, I think
I have to
the
say
only
2.
reason 1 has me is because it was the first time going through. It was my first experience in it. 2 had that level where you're absorbing a whole lightning storm from the sky, and I'm just like, this is incredible.
Yeah,
I
it's like
feel
a-
like
it
I'm
was a
about to like
straight Thor
destroy some people. Like,
You
I
watch,
was
you watch
ready.
Ragnarok?
Yeah.
You know when he like comes down with the lightning?
Yeah, the
That's
Battle
how
Fury
you
mode.
feel.
That's
That's
pretty much how it
awesome.
was.
The
That
amp,
shit gave me
the amp
chills.
was so satisfying to use.
Yeah.
It was smooth, and you had like the little finishing moves.
I just like how it was fluid. Like for example, like you can have the ice, like the ice with your lightning, so you could just jump up. Like you know how the rock like came up, you
Yeah.
shot you in the air, and you could just fly. Like it was cool. Like
The one thing I liked about 1 was it was more just people
yeah,
and powers. Like First Son. I remember I used to think First Sons would connect to Second Son, but it didn't. First Sons and Reapers. Alden
Alduin.
was
Wait, on
cool
Alduin
as
is from
well.
Yeah.
And Kessler. Oh, Kessler. We already planned Infamous 3. Just let us write it. They can make it, and we'll be fine. We did this. How many times have we planned Infamous 3? We've talked about it like 6 times.
So the reason why we think there will be an Infamous 3, I don't know, like if they're gonna make it, but so in Infamous 1, you fight Kessler.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You fight Kessler.
We gotta start saying that beforehand. We're
Yeah.
bad at that.
You fight
These
Kessler.
games are old as shit.
Right. I mean,
I think
right.
you have like a 6 to 8 month spoiler
What
period.
is that? What is that?
No, I would say
called?
like
The,
a year
What is that called when you got like a certain? Oh my god.
deadline,
No.
grace
I'll-
period. I don't
I'll
know.
think of it. I'll think of it.
But so you fight Kessler, and it turns out by the end of the game, Kessler is Cole from the future.
Comes back, basically gives him the race fear. No.
Yeah. So he comes back in the future to give himself powers, and he uses the powers to kill him.
Kill himself?
Yeah.
But then he would erase himself,
Right.
creating a paradox.
Right. It is a paradox. The whole
Which
game is a
makes
paradox. But
3
in two,
the beast.
you become the beast. Or no, you don't become the. You do?
It depends on which ending.
Oh yeah.
You either
Well,
kill yourself.
Yeah. So you
and
kill
get struck by
yourself.
lightning.
You kill
I'm gonna
yourself.
have to like watch one of those like walkthroughs or like the movie.
So you kill yourself to save people. Kill yourself, but if you kill yourself, then you don't become Kessler to go back in time to give yourself the powers,
But
which would
you
never
do get
have
struck
happened.
down by that big bolt at the end that has a 3.
Speculation.
It's confirmed.
Does it make sense? So in 2 you die, but if you die in 2, how is there ever a 1? Because you don't become Kessler to come
So
back
you-
in time to give yourself the power.
You can't die. And then if you do the other ending and kill Zeke, which was one of the hardest things I've had to do, you become the beast.
I've done
and
harder.
I made him get there too. And you become the beast. You have your army of conduits, more or less, and you go off and do your own thing. But 3 though, we're saying we think it'd be off the beast ending where you graduate and mature into Kessler's mode and become that one where it's like, okay, now I see my real mission in this. It's to go back and do this. So it's basically you becoming Kessler throughout the game, and it ends with you fighting yourself in 1, and it'd just be really cool.
Yep.
And as for the difficult decision-based stuff, A Way Out, don't play it with a friend. Just don't do it.
Oh yeah.
I made the ending so difficult
So
for
good.
him.
Play it. It's a great
So
game.
good.
It is
It's a
great.
great game.
It is fun. It's really cool. It's definitely an enjoyable experience. I wish there were more games like it. But anyway, I made him choose a very difficult path. It was fantastic.
All right, so I think on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. It's
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to get too long.
We don't want to take up all
So
your time.
I mean, if you made it this far,
Thank
kudos
you.
to you. Thank you.
We
Thank you for
appreciate
watching.
you.
Thank you for listening, wherever it may be. We appreciate you. I hope you guys join us for next time. We try to plan this for every Friday. Release it by Saturday, Sunday, depending on editing process.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.
See ya.
Deuces.